Hello and welcome back to Calm Lands, and this is our vineyard and winery playthrough. And we have some other things going on here. And so, first thing this morning is we're going to be selling some salad and tomato sauce. So we're going to be loading this up on the truck first thing this morning. It's actually in the evening here on April 1st, April Fool's Day. So it is actually 8 o'clock at night. So we're going to get this loaded up and then we'll rest and then start out on the 2nd of April. And let's make sure we're in here nice and straight. Actually, we can come back a little. There we go. And I just found out that this forklift doesn't have lights on it. So that'll be interesting. Fortunately, there's a good bit of light here in this area of the factory area. So that's always a plus. And our crops are coming along okay since, not too much to talk about there since, last episode is when we did a lot of the planting. I'd like to talk about last episode. It was only 6 minutes long and it was just, a time-lapse video. And the reason for that is, once again, I was having problems with OBS. For some reason, OBS did not record my silky smooth voice, and therefore, something had to be done. The video was complete, but I wasn't able to, you wouldn't have heard me or anything that I had to say. It looks like my truck is no longer the color that it's supposed to be. There was an update for it. So I guess we'll have to fix that. That's the problem when there's updates and things like that, some of the stuff messes up. But, can't be helped. And so what we're going to do is we're going to continue loading this stuff up here. We don't have too much. Now, money as always is an issue here. And one of the things that I found is that I guess I didn't realize how much we had spent in putting in all the factories and all that stuff. And we're about $350,000 in the hole. Now, in order to continue on in the playthrough, we have to be smart about paying that money back. And so what I have come up with is, like, for instance, the salad here. We're going to put, the salad is one of the things that we are working with in our factory here, our whatever this building's called here. We're making salad and the tomato sauce because we have an abundance of tomato sauce. So until we get more established, what I'm going to do is just the tomatoes and the tomato sauce is going to go towards the loan amount. So we're not just paying just the interest on the loan. We are actually, making it happen with as far as paying the bills. Because at the end of this playthrough, which there eventually will be an end, and hopefully I can start making more videos, so it's, you know, it's already starting to drag on, it feels like, and we're only like up to episode 12. So we need to start making things happen at a faster rate. And once we get to the next day, I'm going to show you something that I have added in order to make this happen. So let me just get this on here. And this is loaded now. And so we're going to let that sit because we'll probably get some more once we rest. And I'm going to go ahead and rest. And let's shut that off so we're not killing the battery. So we're going to let that rest. Oh yeah, that definitely needs to be changed. Let's go ahead and do that. While we're here, customize. And that's supposed to be, the main color is supposed to be blue, metallic blue. There we go. And then we'll just put this back on. There we go. All right, so that's back to its original color. And I'll be back with you in the morning. All right, it is April 2nd, and we do have another box, which we're going to get here. Let's undo this strap here. We do have another couple of crates. We're going to grab these real quick, and then we're going to head over and sell these. And since this is perishable items, since these are perishable items, we're going to sell these outright. We're not going to put them in the warehouse or anything like that. Now, excuse me, we do have a load of tomatoes in the warehouse. They are also a perishable thing, and I've decided that we are going to, for the time being, sell those, because we have a whole bunch of greenhouses, or, you know, our greenhouses over there, our garden plots, outdoor garden plots are growing, and we're going to need to get that empty. And then there's a couple of other things. One more thing that I'd like to say about this truck is I would like to get an auto load, so we're not doing this over and over and over again, because a lot of this playthrough is essentially just loading things. You know, we have honey that needs loaded. We have honey that needs loaded. We have oh, that didn't work well. We have pallets of this. We have wine that needs to be loaded. So I just think that it would be easier for everybody involved if we where do we sell this? I think it's around back. If we had an auto load truck or trailer. Hey, we made 13 grand on that. That was pretty good, almost $14,000. Let's go ahead and pay that on our loan, at least 10 grand of it. So repay 5, 10. We're now at like 240,000 or something like that. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, let's just pull back in here. And I'm going to see if this actually No, this doesn't do it. Let's see what's in the sales. Nothing we need. Okay. Let me get back to you here in just a moment and see what's going on. So I'll be back in just a jiffy, and we'll see what we can do here. And here we are, we're back, and we sold the old Ford, and we got the 82 Studios pickup truck and refrigerated box for the back. And I also purchased something else that we're going to be looking at. We're going to have that delivered, though, from the shop. And while we're out and about, I want to show you what I've done here. Let's just cut so we don't have to cut through the trees. And we're going to zip down through here. And I think I might cut these trees down eventually. I'm not sure yet. We will work on that. But anyway, right up here on the left, you can see it down there. We have a sale point for maple syrup. So I went ahead and added the maple syrup here. Now what this requires is water. So we're going to need to come and put some water in our maple syrup. Or in our, what am I trying to say here? Come on. So let's just see, to water the trees or to make the maple syrup. That's what I'm after. So let's pull in here and load up lettuce once. And I think this will be a lot easier. Than, there we go. We weren't close enough. This is going to be a lot easier than you guys watching me struggle with getting the forklift out here. In fact, we might even sell that forklift. And we can just pretend that we're loading these up by hand. Isn't it fun to pretend? And that's it for those. Now, we have strawberries there. I think we're going to stop with the strawberries because I realized, and I was like, oh, we can make strawberry beer with just strawberries and honey. No, that's not the case at all. No. They also need wheat or barley. Not sure. So let's pull in here and figure out where we need to unload these, which I think is over here, if I'm not mistaken. No, not there. That's for the, here's where the lettuce needs to be unloaded. There we go, we've unloaded lettuce. We'll close this. And let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and set up our sales delivery point and go in here and have our other item reset. So that's now delivered. And there it is. We're just going to back this up here. This is a good place for it. And I think the truck will be a little more useful than the pickup was, because we, you know, or I'm sorry, than the Ford flatbed, because we can buy these. We can buy these attachments, you know, for the back. Okay, we're free. Oh, that was awful. So I had to wind up resetting everything. And let's just pull down here and see if we can fill this water tank up. See how long that takes. So I think we're gonna, and we were able to save some money. I believe we're able to put in some more vines, so we're gonna do that here in just a moment. And we have some land I discovered. If we go here, zoom out a little, we have some land here on the other side of the river, here, which is nice. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but we're going to do something with it. So while that's filling up, let's hop in our tractor here. There's some things that we need to do. What are they? Let's look at our so that's doing its job. Where's our, here we are. So we're going to need seeds and fertilizer for there. So it looks like everything's going to need seeds and fertilizer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, this isn't the tractor. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know if we can load up big bags of seeds or not. There we go, this is full, by the way. So let's drive up here, water up get some water in our maple syrup. I guess factory. That's what we want to call it. Where do we put the water in? Right here. And let's get this going. Activate. There we go. Maple syrup's going into the buckets and then into our maple syrup building here. And let's head on back to the factory area. There we go. And we don't have to give the horses any water. So let's just stop here a minute, since we're good and out of the way. And let's add some vines, shall we? And I have, let's see, what do we need here? Animals, buildings? No. production. Orchards. Cheap grape wines. This will be way cheaper than the others. Maybe we'll just leave it like that for now. We added those. I think we'll be okay there. Let's just run up and have a look. And I believe we're going to need to get to mulching and all that business on these as well. Now, I don't know why. Look, that has... I wonder why that has happened there. Maybe that's just... I don't know how they're growing. Seems like these are doing just fine. They need to be... looks like we're getting weeds. So we should probably cultivate and all that business. Alright, so we need to get the... put this over here. There we go. Pull out of here. One thing I want to do is I want to gather up the strawberries and the tomatoes. And I think we're just going to sell those outright. In fact, I know we are because we have, let's look in here, we have tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomatoes. Let's look at our production. So we can add some tomatoes in here. So let's do that. We can add about 4,000. For the tomatoes. There we go. So that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Get the truck, open up the back, and we should be able to just pick all these up right here. There we go. Loading them in boxes. And there they go, the last 2 pallets that we needed. Perfect. Close the back and we have 4,000. We drive these over here and we're just going to put these in the outstanding. All right. Well, things are really coming together here. Let's do this real quick. Let's go in here and see if we have that forklift. Or, yeah, let's see, forklifts. Nope, it's only, we're leasing that, so let's go ahead and return it. That way we're not paying any more on it. And we may want to add some more of these open air gardens. They seem to work pretty well. And I don't know exactly. I think it goes in here. Let's just see where that went. Oh yeah, they did go in there. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if there's any more tomatoes that need to go. And then I think we're going to wrap this episode up. I appreciate everybody coming along. Let's just see. Extract pallets. Yep. Tomatoes. We only have 1,000 liters of tomatoes. I think we're going to leave those. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.